chance do you think you have of being the next Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago?
I think I have a good chance as anybody else in this current context. And I always see, because people will ask, so is it that you're just going up to make a statement or something? No, when you enter a race, you enter a race to win. Yeah, there's no ifs, no buts, or maybes about it. And I think that I have what it takes to provide leadership and to unite people, and that is what this country needs more than ever. It's not just about having a geologist to run the affairs of a country. It's not about just having someone who is decorated with all these degrees and stuff to run the country, but having someone who is what is necessary in the time in which you exist. So right now we need unity in Trinidad and Tobago. We need someone who can speak the language of the people. We need someone who understands what is taking place and can muster people together to present these solutions, because no prime minister in this country is ever actually prepared to become prime minister. What people are prepared with is the skills that they have picked up over the years in practice, in educating themselves, in experiences, and so on. So we need leadership in this country who will bring people from across the divide to the table and say, you are an expert in this subject matter. We've identified you as someone who has solutions. Help us to make this country better. It's not about just picking people on my side alone. So I'm only going to bring progressives to the table and these are all the people who are going to get jobs. No, of course I have no problem bringing someone who is a supporter of the Red Party, someone who's a supporter of the Yellow Party, someone who was with the Green Party, whatever it is, to come and hold a position in the governance structures of Trinidad and Tobago. So it's someone coming into to office with that kind of thinking will make the difference. And I think that's what I bring to the table. I'm not blinded by these party divisions. I'm not blinded by people who are of a particular race or anything. Look at me, I'm mixed. How can I ever think about, okay, I need to give favor to this one or that one and stuff? More than anything, I'm Trinbagonian, all right? And that is what matters to me. Once you have the skills, once you have the ability, once you're above board, transparent, accountable, and so on, I want you to have a chance to help steer this country in the right direction.
Now, a couple things. Well, new third parties have not fared well in our elections, right? But I could honestly say I like a lot of your ideas. I support a lot of your ideas. I think your heart and passion in the same place. I support your ideas so much. You made a guest appearance in the original promo video for this podcast.
Yes.
Yeah. But my thing is that, okay, if history is any indication, I don't think you will see a lot of results in this political race in the next elections. But for somebody like you, what you need to know is that, things, well, I'm sure you know this already, things take time.
Of
so
course.
it's just perseverance. So yeah, you might get 5 votes this time, you might get 10 votes next time, and then you might get 20,000 votes 15 years from now, But I think that's probably why a lot of our politicians still in power, just because they've been there so long, Trinis don't like to really jump on anything from the start. Like we're very, very wary and very slow to trust something, So I will say, I just hope, regardless of whatever the results are on this election, I just hope you don't get disenchanted by it and think that, and I hope you don't start to question yourself,
No, I'm telling you, I've spent the 2 years questioning that and came to the conclusion that this is the way forward. Now, I do have a 10-year strategy in place, but there is still a possibility that, who knows, the Progressive Party could form the next government. I'm not naive. I am very realistic. I'm not blinded by optimism. But I just know that we're existing in a time now where people want something different. And I can break it down to you in figures. You have 30-something% going red, 30-something% going yellow, and 30-something% usually that goes neither way.
Yeah. I think it was 34 and 33 last election.
So if I can build on that non-voting population or the undecideds, or I wouldn't even say non-decideds because they decide none for either of those two. If I can build on that, Why not? When you had the COP in 2007 amassing 144,000 votes, 20-something% of the electorate in 2007, had they stuck it out by 2010, they may have actually, without the support of the UNC, been able to make some headway in terms of the governance.
And then by going and aligning with the UNC, they just kind of soured.
It was short-term gains.
Yeah, and they soured the entire platform for any other third party to come now, because now anytime a third party come, they're going to be like, all right, so who you really want to try to team up with once you start getting support? And that's it. So I think that actually created more problems than it solved.
And let me tell you, and this was logic before Duke made it logical in Trinidad and Tobago. Let's say the Progressive Party is able to amass a particular number of seats. Let's say you get 4, 3, whatever it is, even 1. And you have the 2 major political parties in a deadlock. That 1 seat that belongs to the Progressive Party can go either way and cause whichever to become the government. And in effect, we would have a lot of bargaining power moving forward. Now, it's not something that I'm saying definitely we're going to do, but with all cards being on the table, there are options. And I would be guided by the people around me, the country, and what we're feeling at that juncture. How should I move? If I have to just say, you know what, no, I will keep my 1 seat and humble myself and sit down in Parliament and allow whoever to work it out, so be it. But if I see it being beneficial to align for the purpose of providing governance, not just simply to get in and we reach, I would make the appropriate decision. But it is very, very, very possible to walk away from 2020 with a number of seats in that election. Just looking at patterns, just looking at the time that we're in, the feeling on the ground, I am confident that more than just some damage would be done, that we would really and truly change the trajectory of this country come 2020.